Hi, my name is DeVesco Pierre. I am a private homeowner. So the situation was I am in the process of trying to build a home, and this is my first time trying to do this, and so I needed a specialist to ensure that I was covered, and also that the contractor was covered, or in this case the architect was covered, both financially and legally, so that if there's any issues that we are able to exit the relationship amicably. Before I employed MJ, my situation was a mess because I was not sure what the contract should entail. That's when I reached out to MJ to review the contract that the architect sent and update the contract with my concerns. And it was a perfect process, in my opinion. The main problems that it was causing was just the additional stress of not knowing whether or not in the future, if something happened, what could go wrong, or whether or not, if I decided to change my mind, what the process would be to back out. So I reached out to a high school friend who lives in Florida, who's a lawyer, and asked him if there was a contract specialist that she knew. And then she referred me to MJ, and that's how our relationship started. Honestly, it was the first consults with MJ. Some of the additional questions that she asked made me think of some additional scenarios that I did not imagine in my mind. And with just doing that, made me confident that she understood where I was trying to go. I would describe SimplyLegal service the 21st century service. Everything was done fast and electronically, which I would prefer unless I need to sign a document. I prefer to do it electronically because it's just quicker and less travel. But yeah, it was modern. That's how I would describe it, modern and 21st century. Communication was rapid. Since this is my first time dealing with contracts, I have no basis, but from what I suspect, I have no issues with the time of response. Every concern and questions was answered thoroughly and quickly. I was expecting some type of negotiation period, but there wasn't. It was a fair and balanced contract, which is what I was looking for. What that meant for me was not blowing my budget. What that enabled me to do is actually be under budget for the contract phase of what I budgeted. So that money gets tossed into the architect at that point. It made me feel great, like I made a good decision. It alleviated the post-decision making stress that most people have, like the buyer's remorse. There was none because it was like, oh, this worked out better than I anticipated.